Hi guys, this is the advisor and welcome back to my channel. Now guys, I would like you to help me to solve a murder. A 19-year-old girl, Tameika Atherton, also called Nikki. Her life was cut short in a tragedy on the 2nd of January. And based on how the investigation seems so far, it appears that her killer is going to get away with this murder. Simple and easy. Not because he is sophisticated, not because he is anyway trying to cover up anything really in any sophisticated way, but because the police are failing to do their job. So my viewers and subscribers, I need you to help me to bring justice to this person. Now, I know that I have a lot of well-thinking persons, not just well-thinking persons on this channel, but people who can think, who can rationalize properly. Well, that's why you subscribe to my channel anyway, don't it? Alright. And we hate crime and criminals. So guys, I want you to put on your thinking caps, and I'm going to outlay the case and tell me what you guys think. The very first thing I'm going to do, however, is to read a news clip that came from the Jamaica Observer. Now it says, and I quote, 19-year-old bartender Tameika Nikki Atherton was reportedly found hanging from a tree near her house on Tuesday, January 2nd. The police have ruled her death as suicide. This was her second attempt. She had tried before. She was seen hanging from a tree and was cut down. She did it again today. Head of the St. Mary Police Division Superintendent Babette Morgan Simpson told the Observer Online. According to police reports, Atherton was at home on Sports Road in Islington when she told her mother and stepfather that she was going outside to do laundry. Her stepfather went in search of her when she failed to return after a few hours. He reportedly discovered her body hanging from a hose from a tree. The police were called and Atherton's body was removed. Ongoing speculation suggests that she was facing financial challenges and relationship problems. The Islington police are investigating. So, doesn't this seem cut and dry? Not clear, sharp story that? So where am I going with this? Don't move, stay away there. I'm going to tell you just where I'm going with this and where I need your help here. First of all, where did the police get this story? And where the Observer get the story? Them got it from the stepfather. The same stepfather who claimed to have found the body and who cut her down from the tree. And the police just come, listen to what the stepfather say, wrap up the case closed. But no, not so fast. I am hearing from family members that this young lady had never attempted suicide before. That's one. Two, she and her boyfriend are in very good terms and they have no problems. And there wasn't any financial problems of such because her partner took care of her, most of her needs, and her brothers and sisters chumped in. Also, how it turned out, she was not found hanging from a tree. In fact, nobody saw her hanging from a tree except the stepfather. It eventually was discovered that she was never hanging from no tree whatsoever. She was actually found hanging by the stepfather somewhere inside the house. But this is not her house. It is her mother's house because she actually lives with her boyfriend. But what happened was that she went to her mother's house to wash. Because her mother had a washing machine and she didn't have one, so she would just go up to the mother's house and watch. On her way up to the mother's house with her laundry on that day, she had actually stopped by a shop and put on 2 weeks data on her phone. Because she said that when she's washing, she like to be either be listening to music or watching some movies or something. In fact, she had called her mother earlier in the day and told the mother, said, listen, is the stepfather going to be there? And the mother said, no, he's going to work. And the reason why she went there to wash at her mother's house is because the stepfather was not supposed to be there. Because she and him do not get along. In fact, he is the one why she had to come out and go live with man before time. What did he do? Well, he used to make some very sexually explicit remarks and touching and some lecherous behavior around her. And because of that, she felt extremely uncomfortable around him, that she would not go to the house when the stepfather alone is there. As a matter of fact, she only go to the house when the mother alone is there. And the only reason why she went there to wash on that day was because the stepfather wasn't supposed to be there. But what I hear happened was that is when she went to the house, she did not see him. He was not really there. But by the time she put the clothes in the washing machine and it started to run, he came. Now, since she had the clothes in the washing machine, there was no point of her leaving and going away again. So she simply stayed to get it done. So how is it that the stepfather claimed that she was hanging from a tree some distance from her mother's home and he found her and cut her down? Then when we hear the story that was not so, he claimed that it was inside the house that she hung herself. And he cut her down, put her on the bed and was giving her mouth to mouth. And he was the one who leaked the news, the false story to the Gleaner that she had been suicidal and had been planning suicide before. I mean, rather had attempted suicide before. Why would he do that? Point to note also, this was found on Nikki's phone after she died. A recruitment poster, and she was planning to be in Kingston to attend a recruitment drive at the JDF headquarters at Upper Camp on the 7th of January. Now, Matlock, my little Matlocks that I have out there, here is some question we need to ask ourselves. Why would any person who is going to kill themselves on their way to commit the act, they stop and buy a phone card and put on 2 weeks worth of service so that they can surf the internet? Make that make sense? Now, why did that retarded superintendent of police just take the stepfather's word for it and just decide that it's an open and shut case without any form of investigation? And everything I'm saying here about Nikki not being suicidal is confirmed by her mother. In fact, her mother still looks after her financially. Now here the stepfather, them call him Diamond Reed. How a man named Diamond, I don't know, but that must be a pet name. Because man can't name so. Anyway, listen to how verbose, how eloquent this Diamond Reed is. This is what he said for the cameras. When me see her, me have to ball out and slam me hand pan the barrel cover and say, Nikki, where the blood clot you do this for? And me hug her up and me cut her down and me put her body pan the bed and thing. Me start the CPR immediately, mouth to mouth resuscitation. Everything me know me try to do. Then me call her mother to show her what happened. And then me black out immediately. Me no remember how to put the phone on video call. All when me in the car, me still a try pump her chest from right there in Islington to Port Maria. If you now take the highway, it's about 12 miles. And I can tell you that, man, Tameika's boyfriend take about 8 minutes to reach down there. All while the man a drive him, a look behind him and a talk to her, a ask her, how you fit do this to me in the new year? Me have to beg him to keep him hype on the road. Now all of this was coming from the stepfather. So how him got tell the newspaper in the beginning that the boyfriend and her is in conflict? When as the boyfriend here, him drive come pick her up and take her to the hospital. You, Mr. Diamond Reed, ask you this. Why did Nikki move out from her mother's home at the age of 17? Why was Nikki telling people that she's afraid of you? And that she didn't want to be alone wherever you are? Why are you one see her hang? And why is it that you were the only person who took her down? And while you were giving her mouth to mouth, why didn't you shout out and call for anyone else? You see, Tameika have a brother named Leroy. Now Leroy Atherton, him come out plain and I refute everything that Diamond Reed say. Because he was told why she moved out the house and couldn't stay at her mother's house. He might have been molested by him before, even though that is not clear. And while Diamond Reed is doing all this, he's hugging up the mother and being sorrowful, sounding and looking sorrowful. And the mother is hugging him up. But he is the one that caused her daughter not to be able to live in her house and have to leave the house at the age of 17 and go take man. Guys, I really believe that Diamond Reed is innocent in all of this. And we're just going to go back through this now. Why would a young lady or any human being at all who is just about to kill themselves go put on 2 weeks worth of data on their phone so they can go listen to music? 2, why did she make arrangement with somebody in Kingston to stay by them so she can reach the JDF office in Upper Camp early in the morning to get recruitment, to seek recruitment on the 7th of January, which is just 5 days before she before her demise? If you know, say you are gonna commit suicide in a half an hour or what, why you gonna put clothes in a washing machine? Answer me, guys. Yeah, man, me know. Make me go wash some clothes before me go find a tree and jump. The police needs to revisit this case. But here is the crux of the matter. I would like for the autopsy report to come out. And we will know if she had actually died by hanging. Because there are certain physiological signs which are common to a victim who was hung by the neck, separate and apart from if somebody had been strangled or so. So they will be able to tell the difference. But in the meantime, what is essential? A formal statement need to be given by Diamond Reed. A formal statement that can be used in evidence in future so he can explain exactly what had taken place minute by minute. As a matter of fact, he should give the statement from he woke up the morning and minute by minute till when the young lady come till what happened. Because we need to know what actually took place. Because this not just happened so. And as for you, Babette Morgan Simpson, at time you go your yard. Because it look like you get your rank by lying on your back and open your foot them. You could never have just taken something that somebody say and just run with it without any investigations. Guys, please share this video. I want it to go viral just so that the people in authority can see it and make a decision to investigate this case properly. We need justice for Tameika Atherton. Guys, thank you for listening. Like, share, leave a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.